Hey there, good morning. It is Friday, June 28th, recording this around 10 a.m. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Looking forward to this. I was going to say July 4th weekend. That just tells you, I literally just read the date off my computer not 15 seconds ago, and my brain immediately goes to the July 4th weekend. That just tells you where I'm at. We're going to do a little series preview for the Astros versus Mariners series that starts this evening, and talk a little bit about the Astros All-Star selections from last night. So let's get into it. So Astros 50-32, Mariners are 37-48. Astros have been playing some pretty tough baseball recently. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games, whereas the Mariners are 6-4. Seattle's currently fifth in the AL West, whereas of course, Astros are divisional leaders. I touched on it yesterday, but the Astros lead in the AL West is slowly but surely diminishing as Texas continues to play pretty good baseball. So it's down to 4.5 games, and this is as good of a time as any to right the ship. These two teams have met 7 times so far this season, 2 series, and the Astros are 6-1. So it seems as if the Astros have their number, and that's been the case since the Astros joined the West, frankly. So this is probably the right time to figure it out. It's at home. Astros obviously play better at Minute Maid. You have your 3 best pitchers on the mound. So tonight it's going to be Wade Miley versus a player to be named. They being the Mariners, should go with a bullpen game, which means they'll have an opener, and then just by committee, just line them up, send them out. Tomorrow, Justin Verlander's on the mound against, I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize, Yusei Kikuchi, and he's 4-5 with a 5.51 ERA, nothing special. And then the third game on Sunday is going to be Garrett Cole versus Marco Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 9-6 with a 4.34 ERA. Now, having said that the Astros are not playing good baseball, these are the 3 guys you want on the mound. You want Wade Miley, Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole. Specifically Verlander, Cole in games 2 and 3. I think this will be a series that the Astros, I'm going to call a sweep. I know that's sort of a hot take, seeing as they've been playing very poorly last couple of days, weeks, whatever. But I think that some of these starters are coming back from the injured list, and they're going to start getting their footing. Yuli's been playing pretty decent baseball. He's sort of been the lone bright spot, I would say. And I think George is coming back into form. He's looked like he is just on the verge of getting back to his form, which is good. He was down in Corpus Christi earlier this week and just destroying baseballs. So I think he'll be fine. Jose Altuve, same thing for him. I'm very cautious with him because his legs have been giving him fits. That's why he's been on the injured list this season. That's why he went on last season. So I hope he slows it down a little bit and just realizes that it's a marathon, not a sprint. And that's tough for a guy like Jose Altuve and Springer for that matter, because they play with their hearts on their sleeves. They play like every single game is their last game. But selfishly, I want these guys to take it down a couple of notches. If maybe go 75, 80% in a meaningless June series. I say meaningless, but I guarantee that they don't think this is a meaningless series. That's it. Calling a sweep. I can't wait to be proven wrong. Moving on, last night the position player All-Stars were announced, and 3 Astros, Alex Bregman, Michael Brantley, and George Springer were all elected. It's Bregman's 2nd nomination, Brantley's 4th, and Springer's 3rd. The pitchers get announced on Sunday evening, the All-Star nominations, that is, and that means that the Astros should have 3 or 4 more participants, being Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, Ryan Presley, and Roberto Ozuna. I would say that Ozuna and Verlander are virtual locks. Ryan Presley should be. His ERA is at 1.31, 82 games into the season. He needs a little bit more recognition because he is highly underrated. And Cole, I would throw him in there, obviously, but we'll see how the dominoes fall. That about does it. I'm going to go cut this video together and go watch the U.S. Women's National Team play France in the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup. That should be a really good game. It's the two favorites of the tournament, host France, and then, of course, your red, white, and blue. So very much looking forward to that. And, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.